Hello, everyone. Ah, oh my goodness, I'm so excited for this evening, and I'm so grateful to my friends Edie Carey and Sarah Sample for joining me. Thank you to all of you for coming to be with us tonight. This is Joyful Measures, my little live stream concert series that I created to make a space for beauty and solace and connection and celebration of song. And also, dang it, I miss my friends. So this is a wonderful way to connect and to get to see you ladies and sing with you. I'm going to sing my face off while I'm on mute tonight. It's going to happen. So anyway, thank you for joining me, and thank you, Sarah and Edie. I'm going to kick us off with a poem and a song, and then we'll do a little in the round concert. So we are starting to turn back toward the light, and it feels like spring is coming slowly, but it is coming. And so this poem is a nod to that. It's called Be Still. Be still, my leaning heart, and give me the strength to know I will survive this longing. Be brave, my tired feet, and trust this body to know which waves to take head on, which to ride to the top, which to duck under. Trickster moon. These are corduroy days and building blocks, drum kits and sticky pancake plates. Memory lives here in every thread of this couch, every surface, and yet time leans forward. We grow tipsy with these seesaw dreams. Go ahead, bite an orange. Sip from the vines of golden valleys. Savor, turn towards sun. Let's go ahead and turn toward the sun. We need it, we need it. Okay, so I am going to start with a song that's a hopeful song. You're walking around wondering if it's too late. Your head knows the answer, but your heart can't wait. If love is a road, then fear is a gate. So you muscle the courage to walk through. It feels like the eyes of the world are on you. Your feet made of stone, just trying to move. She is on to you. Love is on to you. She is on to you. Love is on to you. Maybe you're kneeling on the ground with your hands in the dirt, wearing your grandfather's old flannel shirt, wiping the tears, trying to reconcile the hurt. Or maybe you're all alone out there on your tiny boat, trying like hell to make that thing float, wondering if this is all that she wrote. She is on to you. Love is on to you. She is on to you. Love is on to you. yellow bird singing a morning song. Even when it feels like all hope is gone, no matter the darkness, here comes the dawn. She is on to you. Love is on to you. She is on to you. Love is on to you. She is on to you. Love is on to you. Surprise ending. Yeah. Love is on to you. She's on to all of us. Oh my gosh, I feel so much love here tonight. And I am so thrilled to get to hear my friends Sarah and Edie play, because it's been way too long. And I'm going to introduce Sarah Sample first. Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
Hello. Sarah Sample is an award-winning singer-songwriter who makes lush and beautiful and emotionally rich music that feeds my soul. And she's one of my favorite humans and artists. And the first time I met Sarah, I think, was at Rocky Mountain Folks Fest. And I was playing in the contest that day, and I was so nervous. And Sarah came over to my blanket and plopped down and said, "Hi, we should be friends." And I said, "Yeah, we should." And she was a real ray of sunshine in my day, and also has been in my life ever since. So please let us welcome Sarah Sample.
Thanks, Beth. That was beautiful. So I live in a tiny little mountain town in Sheridan, Wyoming, which is up near Montana. And I lived here for about 7 years, and we are right on the edges of wilderness. And I wrote this next song after deciding that we were going to move here. It's called Red Wing. I wrote it with my friend Paul Jacobson, but tonight I want to dedicate it to my friend Beth, who requested it. Thank you for having us, Beth. I met God in a high desert sunrise. Neither of us said a word. I found God in the quiet of the golden plains, on the red, red wings of blackbirds. I saw a stag in the shade of a cottonwood. He looked my way but didn't stir. He held his ground, now I'll hold mine, on the red, red wings of blackbirds. Past the pavement, past the roads, past a world that I used to know. Well, that's where I wanna go. Well, I took my daughters to the woods, where their hearts would not be cursed, where they could sail above the trees, on the red, red wings of blackbirds. Regret, regret, I've had my share, so many, they all just blur. But I'll burn them bright, I'll burn them fast, like red, red wings on blackbirds. Past the pavement, and in the driver of the hearse, in prayers and dares and subway fares, and on the red wings of blackbirds. Well, someday soon my life will pass, but I've got some living to do first. Still, when it is my time to go, take me on the red, red wings of blackbirds. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Oh, take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you were only waiting for a moment to arrive. Thank you.
Oh my God, Sarah. Thank you so much for playing that song.
You are welcome.
Oh, Beth, were you harmonizing like I was?
That song is so magical. I can't tell you how many times I've like turned it all the way up in my car and just listened over and over and over again. So
Me too.
You guys are the best. You make me feel really good. Keep telling me the things. Keep telling me all the nice things.
Even if I didn't like you as a person, I would love your music.
I would still turn it up.
But fortunately, I find you very enjoyable and also charming.
Thanks,
Seriously, that song really is ridiculous.
It is.
Thanks,
I'm kind of
guys.
mad at you for writing it. But.
Yeah, actually.
Well, I
I'm
do
not
have to
here
give
tell you.
I do have to give a lot of credit to Paul Jacobson, who has written a lot of songs with me who I love, and he's so great. So thank you, Paul.
It is.
Yes, thank you, Paul, and thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, now we're gonna get to hear beautiful Edie Carey, and she is one of my favorite songwriters. I have admired her for such a long time, and she's an artist of great depth and warmth, and she has this way of, it's like she's singing your life, and it's so easy to connect and relate when Edie is singing. And she also has this amazing ability to make me cry and then like 10 seconds later make me wet my pants from laughing. So
The best compliment ever. Thank you, my
so
friend.
I'm very excited that you're here, and let's please welcome Edie Carey.
Thank you. This song feels so right to sing because I've sung it with both of you many times, but it just feels so wrong that we can't actually sing it in real time together, but we will soon enough. So thank you to Beth for asking me to sing this. This is called Love. We come to this life hungry, from a mother's breast to the next thing. Love, love. We can't say its name, now we stumble. We're not ashamed when we're younger. Love, love. Ooh, we all know how. We all know how. We don't trust the ones who want us, chasing after after those running from us. Love. We can live without it easy. We don't understand why we're freezing. Love, love. Ooh, we all know how. We all know finally we are full and fearless, sounding out the words and we mean them. Love. Ooh, we all know how. We all know I was watching you both harmonizing and it was making me so happy. And even at the stop at the end, I was like, this is the part where I look at them on stage and then they know there's a retard and then we're just going to go right into it.
So
I'm
good.
feeling it.
So
I can't wait to do that in person. We will. Damn
God,
it.
I know. We must.
We will. It's going
That's
to happen.
such a beautiful song and so fun to sing together.
It is. It
Thank you
is.
guys. I love singing it with you both. It has
That
happened
song
many
is
times.
medicine.
I love
Sarah
you both
and
for
I are
saying
going to
that.
be your backup singers forever, whether you like it or not.
Well,
Yeah.
vice versa, yin yang. We're doing it all.
The triple yin yang.
Exactly. Thank you
Right
guys.
on. Oh, thank you for playing my requests.
Mm.
I tried not to be too obnoxious and make like a million requests, but thank you so much for playing those. Whew.
Thank you for asking.
Yes.
What are you going to play now?
I don't know how I'm going to play after that, but this is your request.
Oh, praise Jesus. I'm so excited. This song, you guys, this song.
Oh,
It's just,
Edie.
okay.
Ah.
Like literally I wrote her to ask her to sing this song and I got goosebumps just thinking about the song.
Oh, there's so much
But
pressure.
no
now.
pressure. Nobody,
Okay.
no matter how you play it, it will be transcendent.
Okay, thank you. This is called The Long Road. It's getting so late. I guess it's early. No one else on the highway except the long roads. Memories hang on, showing no mercy. But you can't outrun a feeling, no matter how fast you go on the long road. On the long road. Honey, you can't outrun what is already done on the lawn. Well, I lived in a house on a crumbling hillside. Our seeds just slept, summer fields lay fallow, and time answered there to a different kind of tide, and it swept me away in a season of sorrow on the long road, on the long road. Honey, we can't outrun what is already done on the long, the long road. We are all on it, and we cannot see beyond it. I come to you now. I come in pieces, but I come to you whole. Yes, I come to you clean. Lay your yesterdays down. When it don't come easy, I will hold on to you, and you can hold on to me on the long road, on the long road. Honey, we can outrun what is already done on the long road, on the long road. Honey, we will become what we will become on the long, the long, the long.
Oh, God.
You're amazing. Who are you? Come on.
Every line. God damn it. I'm sorry. Just when you say, what's the line when you say, and we cannot see beyond it, and then you pause, and then I immediately get a massive lump in my throat. Is just songs are magic.
Songs are good.
Songs are magic.
Do you feel like right now in like pandemic times when we're playing to computers, it's kind of like walking on a high wire to play a song, right? Because I'm so out of practice.
Yeah.
It's so well. It's also like you're kind of in an echo chamber, and to not like. Well, also one thing that's good is that I don't know. Do you guys have the problem where if you're singing a song that maybe you've sung it many times, and so you're not quite in the zone of it's a brand new song, which makes you maybe get super emotional because you've sung it a lot of times. You have a bit of a emotional callus maybe, and then you see someone in the audience react to it and start crying, and then you're like, God damn it, how am I going to get through this? Which is the best compliment someone can give you, but in some ways it's easier to sing because then I don't start ugly crying. That's the only helpful thing.
Yeah, not triggered by your audience.
But have you guys played since the shutdown? Because I've done 2 shows outside. Have you
a couple of outside shows? Yeah.
How did it go?
Did you feel kind of raw emotionally?
Oh my God, I was a wreck.
Me too.
I mean, I started crying after my first song. It was just
fully.
People.
It's crazy.
Together.
Eye contact. What the hell is this? But I felt like I was like paper thin. I like couldn't. It was kind of it was crazy. I'm glad to know. I mean, I figured that would have happened to you as well. It was like a little jarring. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to get back in the zone.
Totally, you're not alone.
To really form that real callus, so we don't feel anything anymore.
Yeah,
That's
we gotta
the
get
goal,
that back.
isn't it?
The torn callus.
Yeah, the torn callus.
Well, it feels really great to be. Beth, while you were singing, I was like, oh, well, I'll get on Facebook and see what everyone's commenting, and maybe I'll, be like, thanks, Gary. Or, who,
Yeah.
Right.
No, I couldn't. I was just like, your voice was just like, get
Aw.
back here. It was,
Sarah.
your voice is so dynamic and so, you have such control over it, and it's just, God, you kill me, and you're the whole thing. You're the whole package.
Thanks,
She
Sarah.
is the real deal. That
I
Beth
love
It's
Wood.
the real deal, that Beth
Tell you
Wood.
what.
Well, speaking of real deal, will you play us another song, Sarah?
Yeah.
Yes, I will. So turns out when you're married to a folkie, it's
Oh,
hard to
like
get any
James?
love songs. James and I will have been married for 18 years next week.
No,
Yes. Can you believe it?
I don't believe you.
And guess how many really wonderfully loving songs I've written about James?
1, 3.
Well, I wrote this one.
2.
So here it goes. When you're married to a folk singer who prefers to write sad songs, it's just
Slim Pickens. It's
Slim Pickens. So guess what, babe? I love you.
Happy 18th. Here's
Happy
your one song.
18. Maybe at 50 you'll get another. So I wanted to write this love song, and my sister, Kate Graves, who I hope is on. Hi, Kate, if you are. She helped me write this one, and we were out in a beautiful desert. We were out at this songwriting retreat, and I was like, I've been working for 2 hours. I've come up with nothing, and it's like all I want to do is write a love song. And she's like, well, that's your first line. I want to write you a love song. Okay. So this is for the lovers out there. I'm gonna write you a love song. I think you're gonna wanna sing along. It's gonna get you up onto your feet and keep you dancing till it's time to leave. You're gonna hear it on the radio and in the wind and everywhere you go. It's gonna sound like a familiar tune, like it was written in the stars for you. Ooh, the sweetest refrain. Ooh, let's sing it again. Let's sing it again. I'm gonna write you a love song. Some days you won't want to sing along, but when it changes to a minor key, that's when we learn to add the harmony. And if we find we ever need some space, we can just take an instrumental break. You see, our love is just a circle game. The chorus always comes round again. Ooh, the sweetest refrain. Ooh, let's sing it again. Let's sing it again. I'm gonna write you a love song. When our love feels too thin, we'll find a bridge to take us back. Ooh, the sweetest refrain, baby. Ooh, sing it again and again. Ooh, the sweetest refrain. Ooh, let's sing it again. Let's sing it again. I'm gonna write you a love song. Lingo.
I love that song.
Ah,
Thanks, guys. It's pretty catchy. It's pretty
It is.
pretty poppy for a folk star
It
like
is.
me.
Upbeat. I love
Well,
Yeah.
it's fun to hear this version because Sarah just had this come out as a single on Spotify and all relevant platforms. And it's like a total pop song, and then
Yeah, it
it's so
is.
fun to see it like in its stripped down form. It's so great.
Thanks, guys. Well,
Love
yeah,
it.
you can listen wherever you stream. I heard that's what they say on podcasts. They're like wherever you find your podcasts.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be like that love song available now wherever you stream your tunes.
That's what the kids these days.
That's what the kids these days do.
saying.
How
It's
does
it's a
James
great
feel
song.
about his song?
Where is James? I think he's downstairs holding my children hostage. I think he loves it. Actually, I will say this is a funny story, but I did a Kickstarter like most of us do to earn money for a record, and one of the options was you support this level and you get a cover song of your choice. And so he paid the $500 and he got a cover song of his choice, but then I never did it because I just was like,
Oh,
well,
You're
you're
my
just
husband.
you're my husband and you
Yeah.
just wanted to support me.
Yeah.
And so I never did it, and he kept being like, are you gonna play my are you gonna do my song? And his favorite band of all time is Pearl Jam. And so he kept being like, are you gonna do my song? So finally for his birthday a year ago, I was like, what do you want for your birthday, babe? And he's like, I want my Pearl Jam song. Like, get it done.
What the hell is wrong
And
with
so
you?
and so I did. We went and we recorded Nothing Man, and
nice.
that was like the pinnacle of my music career for James, was me singing Pearl Jam.
Oh, I love
And
that.
and you did an incredible job.
Thank
of it.
you. Yeah, it turned
really
out great.
Made it your own. It's so good.
So it's just funny. So take that,
That's his love song. Really is the
the
Pearl
love
Jam
song
cover.
is Eddie Vedder, but
Yeah. My wife being Eddie Vedder.
yeah.
It's my jam.
Well, Sarah, while I have you here, I want to ask you something that I'm curious about. During these very crazy times, I'm just wondering, like, what is it that brings you joy right now?
Good question. The things that bring me the most joy I have found are the really little simple ones lately. I have a heated blanket on my bed.
Love it.
Yeah. I have a stack of really good books that some I've started and some that are just like waiting for me to open. And I talk to my sister every day, almost.
That.
I love, just like having moments with my kids and cuddling my two dogs. I talked James into getting a COVID puppy, and her name is Goose, and she's just the biggest trouble love in the world.
Oh,
So those are the things that are bringing me joy right now. My people, my animals, and good books and music.
and I love the reminder about the little things too, and taking notice of that. So, yeah, thank you,
Thank you.
Sarah.
What about you? What are your things right now
Yeah.
that are bringing you joy?
Well, singing along to my friends on mute on
Yeah.
Zoom brings me lots of joy.
Also here.
I have to say, cooking brings me a lot of joy right now, and because when you're on the road, you don't get to do that very much, and I love it. Getting up really, really, really early and reading and writing brings me joy, and
Like,
yeah,
what time is that? Is that like 4 in the morning?
it's bad. Sometimes it's
Oh my God.
5, sometimes, but I'm doing good if I can sleep till 6.
Oh my gosh, you and Edie need to go on tour together more often because you both are like up.
I know. I'm not cut out to be like a musician. I'm in bed by 9.
Yeah, I'm Beth. We should get married. Matt won't
Okay,
mind.
I love you.
I mean, 9 a.m. I mean 9 a.m. 9 p.m.
9
and
p.m.
get up at like 4:30 or 5.
Yeah, it's totally normal.
Totally alone. There's just don't you feel like your
Yes.
brain just works really
It does.
clearly and smoothly at that time?
And
And
it's
then
so
I'm
quiet.
like a carcass by 6 p.m. But in the morning, there's something about that, like just having woken up, you still have access to your subconscious.
It's
But I don't know,
magical.
Sarah, do you write late at night? When do you write? Or whenever you can
You-
fit it in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I get an hour
Yeah.
Spaces. Yeah.
or a deadline. I actually do get up early, but just because of work and kids. I wouldn't I don't think I would get up early if I didn't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm changing because I get up early to go to work and kids, then I'm I'm exhausted by 8 p.m.
Totally.
Yeah.
You're like, what? My husband and I will go to pick out a show on Netflix, and then he knows I'm going to fall asleep in like the first 7 minutes, and he'll be like, why are we going through the rigmarole of picking out a show? And basically, you're gonna see the opening credits, and the first 3 minutes. Yeah, he's like, let's just get real about what's about to happen, and he's right.
Edie, I hope that we're not keeping you up now, but would you sing us another song?
I would love to sing you a song.
Okay.
So Sarah mentioned that she co-wrote Love Song with her sister Kate Graves, who is a remarkable songwriter and a wonderful human being. And Kate and I were on a great retreat in Texas together in January before, the whole world changed. And we were roomies, and she just was such a helpful sounding board, and we had so much fun, like playing snippets of songs for each other and stuff. And, you always remember where you were when you write a song. And anyway, so Kate really helped me with this one and gave me some great feedback. And actually, this was sort of resurrected from a song that I wrote for Prompt Queens. Sarah and I were on this really great, with Hope and Emily Dunbar, this really great podcast called Prompt Queens. And we had to write a song like the week before. And so I didn't love what I came up with, but I pulled the remnants of that and turned it into this. So I feel like the Graves Sample sisters are involved in this song. This is called The Veil. Thought we could catch the moon in the window of the way back. Diamond stars on velvet blue in the window of the way back. Daddy carried us to bed, our arms heavy round his neck. If I was not sleeping, I'd pretend. Oh, the sweetness of your breath, just like when you were a baby. Full surrender on my chest, I've been noticing lately. Every day you need me less, and I know that's for the best. Yeah, I know that's for the best. But we cannot go back. No matter how we wish it, we cannot go back now. I've been traveling all this time, like I had a force field around me. Then for a moment we were flying, and the floor became the ceiling. A storm of glass and crushing steel. No, it did not seem real. My hands still clinging to the wheel. We cannot go back. No matter how we wish it, we cannot go back now. We cannot go back. Now the veil is lifted. We cannot go back now. When I'm weaving through the crowd, I wonder, are they with me or against me? But we won't say these words out loud, but we're screaming on the small screen. I've never seen such a great divide, so high and so wide, but it's been here all this time. We cannot go back. Now the veil cannot go back now. We cannot go back. I'm scared that we can't fix it. We cannot go back. We thought that we could catch the moon in the window of the way back.
Edie Carey.
God, woman.
What? Oh,
Thanks,
I'm so
guys.
glad that you took that winding path to find that song because, oh my goodness.
It took a little while. Well, I wrote it right after I had this very scary car accident last year where my kids and I were hit and rolled over. And that just, I mean, all of us being touring musicians, you have scary things that happen in your car, but I just couldn't believe that I'd been touring for, at that time, 19 years. And I only had, I hit a deer, God rest his soul, but I'd never had anything really bad happen. And then this happened, a mile from my house. And it was just a shattering of a sense of security. So,
Oh my gosh.
anyway, maybe I needed for that to have happened to then weave back to, the initial part of the song that I wrote.
Yeah, I
sort
think
of back of
it
the
feels true
innocence
that-
of childhood kind of stuff to weave it
Yeah.
together.
it feels true that sometimes you start a song and you have to like live into it
Yes,
before you can finish it.
Mm. I
absolutely.
love that. Live into it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Good.
like you haven't had the right experiences yet to be able
Yeah.
to finish it.
Or even those moments where you start to write a song and you know that if you write the song, then you have to do the thing that you have to do. Like the song is going to tell you what your better
Right.
self knows, and you're like, I'm not ready to write that
I don't
song
think
yet.
so.
Yeah. I might have to like break up with this person if I write this song
Yeah.
and actually face that truth.
Right.
So,
I found that my songs generally go about 6 months ahead of me.
I think that's true.
It's so bizarre. And then
They
I'm
like know better than
"Oh."
we do. It's
Right?
sort of terrifying.
Yeah. I'm like,
I
oh,
love
that's
that.
what that was about. Oh.
Yeah.
Edie, I loved that image of the dad carrying the kids back to bed, and then how you said something about like, and we pretended that we were asleep
Oh,
even if
we
we
weren't sleeping. We
Ugh.
pretend.
Yeah.
Didn't you do that as a kid? I'd be
Yes,
like, he doesn't
totally.
know. I'm just gonna really melt into this.
Yeah.
I don't want
love
to
it.
walk.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Sing for us, Beth.
Oh my goodness. Well, this is a request from Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. And it's just my wish for everyone. Today the world feels so heavy. It don't care about you or me. So let's wait for tomorrow to leave this sanctuary. We've been working so hard for so little, for so long, to keep this place to belong. So take it easy on me. I'll take it easy on you. Just take some time to breathe and take it easy, easy, easy. Ooh. Now the radio says it's a mess downtown. This little house is safe and warm. How nice to be together. The baby's sleeping, and the coffee is on. But we've been working so hard for so little, for so long, to keep this place to belong. I'll take it easy on you. Let's take some time to breathe and take it easy, yeah. And I can't bear to leave your side. I'm all out of courage and I need the take it easy on you. Let's take some time to breathe and take it easy, Ooh, let's take it easy.
Yeah, Beth.
Church.
I said backup singers.
Hashtag church.
Hashtag Church of Beth.
Oh.
Oh,
I was singing the entire time, and I like tears are rolling down my face.
I love it.
Memory, I think of you singing that song at the Sisters Folk Festival, like in a big tent. Were you playing piano?
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, I don't know if you ever play that song on piano, but
I did.
She did. Well, we all sang it together
Yeah.
at Sisters in 2014, and she played it on piano. There's even a video. I tried to find it
really?
and post it this week. 'cause
Evidence.
There's evidence.
evidence.
And we
Oh
sang
my
with another
Gosh,
person with an amazing voice whose name now I can't remember, but it was
That was so fun. And
it was
you
so fun.
were at Sisters because you had just done your lullaby album together.
Sleep and weep.
sleeping.
Oh, it's one
Sleep
of
and
my
weep.
favorite albums. And I want to thank you both for making that album, not just for the littles, but also for us adults that need lullabies too.
Well,
It's
thank
so
you, honey.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Till the Morning. And do you play the actual album that you made for your own children?
I don't. Do you? I'm not.
My kids go to sleep to it every night.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Really?
No, that is like the only CD they own. It's really sad. It's like
I know.
nepotism. It's like, I'm like, you will listen
And you will like it.
and you will love it.
I do sing the song. I'll sing some of the songs for them, like in
Yeah.
person. But I think Luca's best friend, my son Luca, who's 8, his best friend Bodhi likes to actually listen to it. So because Bodhi thinks it's okay, then Luca
Then he
will
thinks
tolerate listening
Yeah.
to it.
That's
But
so
I think
sweet.
I think they like it, and they like knowing that certain songs are about them. Sarah, do your kids feel that way too?
Yeah,
Yes,
so
Maeve would have been the right age to be like a little during that time.
well, I think that started when my daughter Maeve, who's about to turn 9, when she was like in my arms and I couldn't hold a guitar. I was just like in the rocking chair every minute of my life. And I started writing melodies and songs just like in my head. And then I think, Edie, I called you and was like, I think we should do a lullaby album. And then
I
you
was
were
like,
like, okay.
Really? I was like, are you sure? Well, also because I had such a hard time becoming a mom, and then I was like, I can't have a baby and then be like, I am so mothery. And now I'm going to make a lullabies record. You know what I mean? It just felt like there has to be like a lag time, maybe.
No one thought that.
I think I had a bit of imposter syndrome. But then
No.
Sarah was sending me the songs that she was coming up with, and I was like, because I think I was worried a lullabies record, not that you would be this way, Sarah, but that it would be like too like treacly or saccharine. And then what she sent me, of course, was just like stunning and beautiful and universal. And anyway, so she really set the tone, and I was like, all right, Sarah knows what she's doing. And
I try to
it's
tell
such a great
people too
experience.
that the songs we chose, there are a few originals, but there's a lot of covers. The songs we chose, they're not kid songs. A lot of them are
no.
not. They're
Yeah.
actually lullabies for, I think, grown-ups then.
For all
Yeah.
ages.
Yeah, for all ages.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
which
you-
is why we said songs of comfort. We wanted it to be a source
Yes.
of solace, and where the kids could just get the energy that they are
Mm-hmm.
soothing. You know, we'd never sing. I remember recording it, and Scott, our producer, was like, I remember him saying, like, just don't wake the baby. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
It's like Sarah and I often will like do beltier songs, and he's like,
Yes.
no, just don't wake the baby.
That's-
However
Yeah.
you sing it, don't wake the friggin' baby. And I was
Yeah,
like,
he would be
okay.
like, he'd say something like, sing it like you'd sing it to your baby. Like,
Yeah.
in a rocking chair, like, sing it quiet, you know. Don't
It's weird
don't
to
show
do a
off.
whole record like that.
Don't show off.
Yeah,
I
but it
love
was
that you created
chill.
serious beauty. Serious beauty.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Sarah, will you play us one more song?
I would love to. And since we are all together and go back a decade or more, I am going to play an old song so you guys can sing along. Today is my mother, Jolene. It's her birthday.
Jolene!
Happy birthday, Jolene!
Yeah.
Sarah has the most
Aw.
amazing mama.
She's the best mom in the
She
world.
is the best.
Yeah.
Sarah's mom took care of all of our children while we made our record, like including mine, every
That's
day, all day
amazing.
long. God
Yeah.
love her. Yeah.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Jolene. That's
She
so
loves you
awesome.
both, and I think she's turning like 23 today or something.
Yeah, she looks 21.
I think it's 22.
22. So, Mom, your love made it all possible for me to be a mid-grade folk singer. Every time I leave, I feel like I am free, falling real slow. And if our folky friends are with us, you can sing this one. You can add your cello, add all the harmonies. My stomach in the sky, and my heart a battle cry. Yes, you have won me over. Every time I go, well, I give my heart to you to keep you from the cold. Whisper one truth, all and nothing, no nothing could keep my love from you. And when you cannot hear me whisper in your ear that you are my lucky star, and the bully in your mind is saying words unkind, so loud that you start to hear 'em. Every time I go, I give my heart to you to keep you from the cold. Whisper one truth, but nothing give my heart to you, to keep you from the cold, whisper one truth, then nothing, no nothing, baby, to keep my love from you, my love from you, my love from you, yeah, ooh.
Hey, Sarah.
Thanks,
Oh
guys.
my God. That's so beautiful. I love singing that song with you.
I
Oh,
know.
my
I love
God.
singing it with both of you.
Yeah.
I could hear you in my heart. And the thing is, I know what your voices sound like on that
Yeah.
song.
Oh,
Yes.
the
And you always go to keep when it's my turn.
Yes.
You go,
Cue.
I was picturing Mai Bloomfield, who played cello. Well, who has played cello with Sarah and me a million times. She's Mai. I think Mai is out there. Hopefully, she was singing her
Yeah.
"To Keep" with all of us.
oh,
Such a
thank
great
you for playing
tune,
that.
Sarah.
I was
Thanks,
secretly
guys.
hoping that you would play that song. So thank you.
Oh, thank you.
In my
Thank you.
mind.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
Edie, you got one more song?
I do. I'm like so lost in listening that I'm.
I
Like,
know, me
oh,
too.
What the hell? What the hell? I was gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna sing this from our Lullabies record. Speaking of Mai, I wrote this song. Sarah was so organized and had her original tunes for the Lullabies record well in advance. And I had one and then bits and pieces, but this one I wrote kind of right toward the end of the recording process. And Mai was leaving to go back to Los Angeles, and I really wanted cello on this. I woke up Beth and Edie style at like 4 a.m. with insomnia and wrote this song. As I mentioned earlier, I had a really hard time becoming a mom and went through lots of fertility treatments. And I knew that people listening to the record, 1 in 7 couples goes through that. And I knew that odds were that people would know what this was like. And having suffered losses and gone through all of that stuff, I wanted them to feel heard and understood. And so I wrote this song about all the gratitude I had that I could finally even say that I was a mom. So thank you again so much for having me. I love you both. Damn it, I can't wait to sing with you in person and to hug your faces, all of your faces. This is called These Things. Oh, what I was going to say is that Mai then played on it right before we went to the airport. I was like, there was a second part to that story. Anyway, Mai, I wish you were here with us playing and singing. The weight of you inside my arms, your heavy head across my heart, your tiny fingers pointing at the stars. I never thought I'd have these things, that fuzzy spot in your silky hair, when I rock you slowly in your favorite chair. I rarely ever sleep these days, and I don't even care. I never thought I'd have these things. Ooh, ooh, your love affair with that ceiling fan, when you ate that whole fistful of sand. I was never patient, but I think I finally am. I never thought I'd have these things. Your wide blue eyes above your big boy cup, your arms reach
reaching out, mama, pick me up. This endless, weightless, easy love. I never thought I'd have these things. This endless, weightless, easy love. I can't believe I have these things.
It's too much. It's too much. You have to stop.
Oh,
I had to look away from you both because I kept
because
starting to cry.
I know.
Edie and I, when we would play that show and we would play that song in our set, I cried every time. It never stopped like piercing my heart.
Oh.
That's how good it is.
Oh, well, your song, Sarah, the dance, is that the name of it? The dance, the one about your dad?
Oh my goodness.
That one. I can't be on the same stage as you when you sing that song because I'm just like, I can't recover. I can't recover.
Well, Edie, besides like writing songs that devastate me, what are the things that bring you joy right now?
A lot of what you both said definitely were,
Yeah.
they were ringing bells for me, for sure.
Yeah.
I have, Sarah's kids are in school right now, and my older one is about to go back, but I've been like so deeply in like homeschool land, which has actually brought a lot of unexpected joy and also a lot of exhaustion, too, but not a lot of time alone. So, just having like a few moments like inside my own head, even if it means like stepping into the bathroom to like listen to a snippet of a song I'm working on or to a voicemail from a friend. Sarah and I sort of send these little messages back and forth to each other, and just to kind of check in with the adult world like that, and to laugh with my female and male, but especially female friends.
It's important. I miss that.
Yes, it feeds us in ways that maybe that we don't totally realize. So just I think, and also getting up early and having that time to write before the day begins when I'm fully engrossed in school land.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like anything else that happens today is icing on the cake, and having that creative time alone is really wonderful. And also, cuddling my kiddos and my dogs and all of that, and my husband and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But it is, Sarah's so right. It's the little things right now, and it sounds so cliche to say it, but it's true, because when you're sort of in this kind of like new reality, those things just really do. They're imbued with much greater meaning, and it's a good reminder that I hope sticks with us.
Yes, I hope that stays too. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Edie. And thank
Thank
you,
you.
Sarah. What an amazing hour this has been. That's totally flown by.
I know.
I'm so grateful to both of you for taking the time and for just lifting my spirit just tonight and also in life. I want to say thank you to everybody who's tuned in and watched. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who has sent donations our way. We really appreciate that.
Thank you, guys.
Joyfully accept donations, and we'll split those amongst the three of us. And also know that this is a love offering, and we appreciate you and love you. I want to say thank you to our friend Mark Kaufman for helping us in the comments to post things, because I can't like do this and type at the same time. So it's very helpful for me. Thank you, Mark, for doing that.
Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah. And I want to close out our evening with a poem. This is just a tribute to my friends Edie and Sarah, who are both moms and find a way to very gracefully be their whole artist selves and be moms at the same time. And that's really inspiring to me. So this poem is for you, ladies. It's called How to Choose a Mother. Get quiet. I mean, inside of a dark cave quiet. Imagine a being whose arms can carry you, then let you go when it is time. Watch her face when she receives any kind of good news. See her eyes light up from the inside. Fireworks. This is how she will feel about you, although you have never met. You can sometimes see into her dreams at night, the way she worries and it feels like weight. She may even feel small, but she will grow her courage into a parachute so big, so unfailing, you can all fall without crashing. She even knows secrets from when she chose her mother, and they sound like familiar music, like humming. Like an endless river, and you dip your hand in, splash your face. It is clear now. You close your eyes, fold into yourself, swim your way in, count the days one by one, watch the sky go white, cry until at last you meet.
Beth, that was
From my mama, friends.
Oh,
incredible.
that is amazing. So beautiful.
Thank you. I
Stop
love you
being
both
so good
so
at everything.
much.
Love you. Thank you for having us and inviting us into your community. That was
Yes.
wonderful.
Truly, Beth, you are one of the most radiant humans around,
Oh,
and
thank
we
you,
just
Edie.
love you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone for being here with us too.
Thank you, everyone. We'll sign off now. Love you, ladies.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye.